Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to 60 Seconds. Today we are going to be trying to get a pretty incompetent family through a nuclear apocalypse. So let's go ahead and start a new game here. Alright, so it's probably best to go with Ted, as much as I want to play as Dolores. She's not as heavy as Ted, so she won't take up as many slots. We'll also go ahead and we'll go with Fat Man. I assume this is the normal difficulty. Alright, well, that's about it. Let's go ahead and begin. So one of the best things to do in this game is to make sure you don't do what I did. I was taking my sweet time and trying to explain things. Anyway, let's go ahead and get her down here. I want to get the entire family. What I was trying to say before is the best thing to do is to look around for everything, so you know where everything's at. But I took a little bit too much time. Luckily a bunch of stuff is already close by. Crap, where's Dolores? Crap. I might have to leave her behind. There she is. Ah, crap. Well, goodbye, Dolores. I will love you dearly and mourn over you, but, I guess, well, she didn't make it. I couldn't. I tried to find her, but I just couldn't until the last second. Day 1. Alright, so, let's check our notes here. So here we are, the three of us are safe and sound. We just need to make it work from now on. We really wish it was 4 of us. Our shelter used to be fully stocked, but somehow we always found a better way to use the stocked supplies instead, leaving them for an emergency. Once we had a soup dinner party. Another time we needed a rifle to help our neighborhood watch in a victorious fight against raccoons. Luckily, some of the supplies were left untouched. Okay, looks like we got a map. Oh, it came with the suitcase, that's cool. That's why I always want to bring the suitcase, because you can get extra supplies. Upstairs, good thing we didn't unpack our holiday luggage. Okay, that was a weird sentence. Our shelves are full of cans. We eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. There's just barely enough water for everyone. We will have to ration it strictly. Alright, well, let's see. We got plenty of soup, but we're really lacking in water. That was kind of my fault. If I remember, it's like every 5 days that you have to feed and give them water. Or it's water every 10 days, and soup cans every 5 days. So we'll go ahead and hold off on feeding them right now. Play a game, they said. It will be fun, they said. They never mentioned picking one would be so much trouble. Alright, day 2. We played Truth or Dare. When it turned out we only kept asking questions, and the most common was, are we going to eat anything besides tomato soup? We decided enough games for now. This morning has been calm enough for Ted, and he's doing well. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best out of the situation. He even seems cheerful. Alright, we'll get for Timmy. Time to ration the supplies again. Once again, I will skip on that. Alright, our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk to our health right now. Alright, so we gotta send someone out on an expedition. Actually, scratch that. We'll wait because the radiation is gonna get somebody sick and we don't want to risk that. We've been hearing strange noises lately. It is coming from the outside, or is it something that came into the shelter with us? Could it be we found nothing? Feel like we might be going crazy? We should probably get busy with something to keep us occupied before this gets worse. Well, unfortunately, we do not have cards or chessboard. Didn't really look for those. I was prioritizing soup. Now that I think about it, we don't have very many supplies. Like this room, I mean, we got essential stuff like the map, but we don't have a radio. We got an axe to defend ourselves with. But we also got medical supplies, so it's not completely bad, but we definitely could be doing a lot better. So it's not weird that Timmy is now wearing a soup can on his head and pretends it's a helmet. This is just innocent child's play, or isn't. Boredom can really get to you in a shelter. It can lead to dark places, trust us. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. Getting something to drink for Mary Jane sounds like a right idea. How about getting Timmy something to drink too? He's not looking well. Timmy's behavior is odd. Yeah, it definitely looks really odd. But I'm sure he'll be fine. Alright. It has become more and more difficult to breathe in the shelter over the last couple of hours. We suspect there is something wrong with the ventilation. Maybe it got stuck somehow? But how? We need to investigate or we might suffocate. Yeah. Once again, we don't have any items to fix that. Hopefully, it'll be fine. Timmy's still looking a bit crazy. We decided to ignore any problems with the vents and focus on other problems. As predicted, all of us developed a nasty cough and had trouble breathing, but it got better next morning. We don't know what the issue was, but the important thing is it's gone now. Alright, so, not really much trouble with that. Could have been worse, but we got through it. Timmy really isn't himself. We're very worried about him. Timmy's in terrible shape. We need to give him water now. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink right now. You guys can wait one more day. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really need to find her something to drink fast. Once again, you guys can survive a little bit longer. Alright, hopefully we get, some visitors soon, because, we really do need some more supplies. Yeah, because, once again, there's an item that I can't do anything about. I really should have taken the Cub Scout book, because, it has a lot of uses, and we are not getting those uses. If there is one person we truly miss, it's our great Uncle Terry. He used to tell brilliant stories about turtles, elves, and wizards. It would be so reassuring to hear one of his stories again, and yet we don't even have a photo of him, just memories. I'm not really sure how a Cub Scout book would fix that, but I suppose it's better than nothing. Anyway, we can't do anything about that. Alright, day 5, you know what that means, guys. And so we are left with no photos no news, and no happy dots. The world is too cruel. Ted looks like he's got one foot. Okay, it's just telling me they need to drink stuff again. Alright guys, I will give you all water. Alright? But you're not getting soup till like day 10. You know what? We got plenty of soup. I'll start doing it every 10 days later on. Soup's not really the problem right now. Oh, we finally got a choice. The kids have all been fidgety lately. They miss running around and playing games with each other in their rooms. Even though the shelter is way smaller than their bedrooms, there's some space in front of the table that seems perfect for wildly sprinting around and playing tag. Should we let them? I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, just to avoid the kids going crazy. Because, if they're not crazy, it's gonna be good for us all, so yeah. Apparently there's a drawing of a tank here. I know you can make a tank in this game. I'm not completely sure how it's done though. Alright, day 6. Let's check out the notes. Once again, we have proven to be irresponsible parents. Letting children run around in such small spaces cannot end well. We're not sure who pushed who and what exactly caused it, but the kids managed to shove some items off the shelf. Truth be told, the kids seem a bit happier, so maybe it's not the end of the world. Wait, it actually is. I mean, all we lost was the suitcase. So apart from carrying extra items, I'm not really sure what use we're gonna get out of that. I know you could potentially bring a ton more items with you on expeditions, but I'm not really sure that's that much of a loss. Still, probably could have used the suitcase. To me, it's not doing great. It would be good to talk to him and cheer him up. Once again, I'll go ahead and say yes, because I don't want him going crazy. In fact, I can already tell he's looking a lot better than he was before I let him run around, so that's good. Even a word or two may be enough to brighten someone's mood. Timmy seems to be better now. Ted is fine. Mary Jane seems fine today. Hopefully it will stay that way. Nothing new to report on Timmy. But he just said he was feeling better, so that's why. We've been busy since we got a shelter, but there is still much to be done. That shrubbery in our yard, that's definitely something we want to do when we get out of here. It might be a while, guys. Maybe you could do it on expedition. Our recollection is probably something we'll be able to discuss after we get out of here. Ted is really thirsty. Water is what Mary Jane needs most right now. Timmy doesn't need much, but he should drink. I wonder if each member of the family has like a different duration on their food and water. I'm not completely sure on that, but just to be safe, we'll stick to the every 5-day thing. Alright, looks like radiation is still out there, so go ahead and hold off on expedition. Just a little bit more. We might wait till day 10. I'm not completely sure. That way we can at least make sure the family member that goes out is full. Mary Jane didn't utter a single word today. This is very odd. Maybe someone should find out what's going on with her. And once again, we'll go ahead and talk to her because, like, why would you ever say no to that? If I'm being totally honest with you. Nothing solves problems better than an honest conversation over a hot beverage. We don't have the letter, but talking alone seems to do the trick. I mean, you guys could, like, drink hot soup, I suppose. That's technically a hot beverage. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. Okay, that's just telling me about their troubles again. One more day, guys. One more day. Oh, hey, looks like a choice that we can finally do something about. It is difficult to keep track of time down here, but at least we remember it's Timmy's birthday today. He's growing up fast. We should get him something Boy wants for his... Which birthday is this again? On second thought, no. Yeah, that's not really a good gift to give him, because, like, I know it's his birthday, but he's probably gonna tear that medkit apart. So, yeah, no thanks. I am curious what happens if you give it to him, but I'm not gonna risk it. Time to grow up. To me, this ain't Kansas anymore, and Santa doesn't exist. That seems a bit harsh. You could just tell him that we don't have anything to give him. You know. Ted looks like he's... okay. Alright, everyone, it's feeding time. Y'all get your rations, now you can shut up about food. Enjoying the little things in life is important. In any situation, when Mary Jane found some seeds in the shelter, we got really excited. She thinks that with a little luck and enough water, soil, we might be able to grow our own food. We don't know if these are vegetable seeds, but if they are, planting them might be worth a shot. Shall we use a bottle of water to start our garden? We don't really have a ton of water, so I'm sorry, Mary Jane. I know that can result in food later, you know, or it could result in us getting attacked by a plant, so I have to say no, Mary Jane. That might make her a little bit crazy, but she's just gonna have to live with it. A phone ring just went off. I wonder what that means. I just realized we are pretty much out of water. So, yeah, we need to go on an expedition. Radiation or not, we just don't have enough water. There are plenty of better ways to use our water. Drinking comes to mind, so Mary Jane will have to think of another way to occupy herself. It seems that Mary Jane took it harder than we thought. She really was emotionally invested into growing a plant. Well, unfortunately, Mary Jane, life's tough, so we gotta do what we gotta do to survive. Okay, so the neighborhood says is still highly irradiated, but I mean, we are like out of water, and we haven't got a single choice to get more supplies so far. So we gotta go out. Ring ring. There we are, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again, when suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside. We figured it's the phone booth across the street. Should someone go answer it? Huh. Alright, cool. I think that's the twin ending. I'll go ahead and send Mary Jane there to talk to them, because we're gonna send Timmy out. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the cellar. They introduced themselves as survivors from nearby town of Hill Valley. We started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they'll still get back to us. Ted seems to be doing alright, even though the world has gone to crap. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling this situation. She looks fine today. Timmy might not look like it, but he's a strong young boy. He's doing just fine. Alright, nice. Everyone is doing just fine. Enough sitting around, it's time to visit a surface, look for some additional supplies. Maybe something arrived. Maybe something survived the blast. Maybe someone is still alive. Let's find out. Alright, we're gonna send Timmy out. He's usually the go-to guy to send out. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what he'll do if he doesn't come back. All Ted wishes for are a few drops of water. We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Well, that's what I'm trying to do, guys. Time to ration the supplies. Nope, it is not. You're gonna have to wait a couple more days. Is there anyone who can rescue us from this hellish situation? It's our government. You can female them all you want, but that probably means you're either a naysayer or a commie. We've been paying our taxes regularly. We were sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us. Well, except that one time when we... Never mind. The government people are coming, and we should keep our ears and eyes open for any signs from him. If there is one thing we need to do, it's use a radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcasts that might be transmitted in our area. It's either that or it's strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. The first option sounds a bit more sane. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't have a radio, so we couldn't contact any government. Which is why I sent Timmy out to get supplies, so hopefully he comes back with a radio or some other supply that we will have to use in a choice later on. Our patience is wearing thin. We thought it would be a good idea to take a quick look outside to see if there is any trouble in the area. As we were about to step out, a pair of animal eyes flashed in the darkness. Their owner started growling in a most terrifying way. We only had moments to decide what to do. Well, luckily for us, that's just pancakes, so having no items won't really hurt us. Although, I'm not sure that choice happens more than once. So hopefully we didn't just miss out on a chance to get pancakes. We felt it was too risky to face whatever horror awaited in the shadows. We did what any sane person would do and shut the door. The creature was gone the next morning. We've been smelling something funny in the shelter ever since we woke up. Sure enough, there was something or someone started a fire, and it's already spreading. We can't save everything. What do we do? Say from the flames. That's a weird sentence. Anyway, we only got one item to save, which is a good thing. It's the med kit. So let's go ahead and save that. What the hell happened? That was close. We are able to put our fire and nothing seems to be damaged. Ted seems to be damaged. At least not very badly. Let's just hope this doesn't end again, or we might need to call a fireman. Are there even any firemen left? Timmy should have returned by now. We need to face the worst possible scenario. He might not be coming back. Oh, well, that's just great. Too many days without water took their toll. Ted died of dehydration. What do you mean he died of dehydration? It wasn't day 15 yet. That's weird. I thought it was like every 5 days. Well, crap. When Mary Jane found out she was not getting a single drop of water, she got furious. Okay, so everyone got mad that there was no water and just pretty much died. Seriously, what the hell? I thought it was every 5 days. Apparently it's not. Because I was working before. I don't know, I don't get it. Oh, okay, that's why I wasn't paying attention to the days. Yeah. day 16. I must have forgotten to give him water on day 15. That's why. Perished. Alright guys, well, that's it for now. We'll, try this again at some other time if you, are interested in seeing it. If I'm gonna be totally honest, the only reason I made a video in 60 seconds was because I was trying to test out a new method of recording my audio. Because, I'm a console YouTuber, and so far I've been recording my audio on the console itself, which has been having a lot of problems with, like, background noise, so I'm going to be trying a different method. Hopefully I sound better, too, because, I don't know if it's just the sound of my voice or not, but, I haven't really been liking the sound of the audio. Maybe to everyone else it sounds fine. Definitely let me know if the sound of my voice could use work, or if it sounds fine. But yeah, that's about it. If you stuck around this long, look forward to the next video. Again, if you want to see more of this, let me know, and I'll go into it. But yeah, that's it for now. I will see you guys later.